Hey everyone, welcome to Temple of Truth. My name's Jeremy. Hope you're having a wonderful morning, afternoon, night, whatever time of the day you happen to be catching this video. Sending you that great love, those great vibes, and thank you for tuning in. If you are returning, you know the drill. Hit the like, leave me a comment, let me know what's going on in your life. And if you're new, anything here resonates with you, or you just feel like being a nice person, go ahead and hit the subscribe and that notification bell, and you most definitely leave a comment in the comment section and let us know what you think. This video is going to be about prepping for the the end game, as we're calling it, right? The end game, right? We're in an end of a cycle, end of days, end of an age, end of an era, however you want to categorize it. It's time for a reboot. The system needs to be reset. The very popular term being thrown around here in our reality right now. And this is nothing new. Nothing new. Resets, they happen 100 years, couple hundred years, couple thousand years, depending on the level of reset we're looking at. You got a lot of people preparing for all sorts of different things. You've got planetary watchers, comet watchers, religious watchers, World War type people, alien watchers, the EMCO, the electromagnetic plasma changeover event, which is probably the end of the rabbit hole, if depending on how long you stay in the rabbit hole. Yeah, you got a lot of different things people are expecting to happen here. And I'm not denying any of it. Not denying any of it. Something is obviously coming to an end, and we are going through a birthing stage at the same time of something brand new being created. And not just one thing, many things, many possibilities. If you buy into a certain narrative, you think there's only one outcome. If you stay in one rabbit hole, then you think that's it. You dig your feet into your own reality, right? So how do we prep for anything like this? Well, there's only so much food that you can store. There's only so much ammunition that will go in your guns if you think that that's your style of prep. Remember, you can't fight the bigger weapons with guns. I just want to keep that in mind. You're not fighting off a tank or a jet or anything like that with a gun, or the sky is falling. Those things aren't going to help you, okay? You can move to the mountains. You can get off grid. You can try and find a cave system. You can continue to try and run from what you think is coming, or you can face a much bigger situation, which is this. Prepping this. Prepping the heart, prepping the mind, prepping the body. Okay? It is my belief that there is something called a torus field. I think this has been scientifically proven, actually. So it's not a belief. I know that we have this thing called a torus field, this electromagnetic aura around us, just like the Earth. And no matter your ideology or your perception on what Earth is, you've got people that think it's one thing, people that think it's another thing, versus this. You got people that think it's a box, a simulation. Doesn't matter. What we do know is that there's electromagnetic energy all around us. So for this theory, this idea that we're just throwing out there, we're going to look at the Earth having an electromagnetic protection around it. Could be other objects that are icy, icy cold as well. I'm not here to deny that. I'm not here to argue that. I'm just saying I think that both exist. I believe that there's an electromagnetic torus field, and they call it the Van Allen belts, that protects the Earth from debris, is what they say, right? Objects come in, destroyed, right? Like, no matter what your belief is, okay, we're just trying to paint a picture here. Even if the waters above are waters above, that doesn't mean there can't be frozen water, big chunk of something, right? So you have this electromagnetic field that protects the Earth, as above, so below, right? We're supposed to be mirrored in the image of the creation as well, right? So what if right now the best prep work we could be doing was getting our body, our mind, and our spiritual self in tuned with nature, in tuned with the unseen, through things like flushing our bodies of toxins, things like vapor distilled water and organic foods, getting plenty of exercise and sweating things out. Big reason why they might not want you outside right now. If you know, you know. Sweating is good. It's good for you. Meditation. Something called the sacred secretion meditation specifically. I would highly recommend looking into that. Strengthening the mind. Strengthening the heart. The physical, you want to strengthen that too. But not because you're prepared to fight in some big battle, or you're afraid that you're going to have to be running from something, escaping to the mountains, dodging the sky falling. And again, I'm a firm believer in the plasma reset. I'm a firm believer. I think there's too much evidence of it throughout all media, throughout literature, throughout symbolism, and just from the fact that I was guided to it in a synchronistic way that I cannot explain other than a higher power. That just, when you live a life and things don't ever make sense, and then all of a sudden, everything now makes sense. Now, I don't know everything because I'm too wise to ever say that I know everything. Always be learning. Always be getting a new perspective and a new outlook, a new way to try something. I'll never, ever, ever, ever act like I know anything. And I could be completely wrong about this. None of us know exactly how any of this is going to go down. I'm just trying to get back to the basics, the things that you can control, where your mindset is, where your spiritual connection is. You look these kind of things up. Look up the auras, the fact that they've been scientifically photographed. Look up the information about the toroidal fields and the torus field. Look up things like the Merkaba. Maybe those are the God beings during a reset that the people saw protected in a torus field, watching the greatest show you'll ever see. plasma discharges, ceilings falling. If you're trying to run from it, I wish you the best. But if you're ready to face it, transcend it, move through it, maybe that's more of a spiritual thing, a metaphysical thing. There will be people that prep to stay, and they will rise from the ground again. I believe both the hollow and the flat theories. If you know, you know. So I believe there will be people, and if that's your destiny, that's your destiny. Just giving options out here. We're just throwing all the cards on the table. And if you come across this video, I had another channel once upon a time. So if you recognize me, it is me. And I'm back. I'm trying to jump back in a different approach without worries of or channels being shut down like previous ones. I don't want to ruffle anyone's feathers. Just want to make myself available. I want to connect with other people that are truly open-minded and truly working on the things that they can control. I want to be a part of a community. I'd love to get to a point here soon where we can find like-minded people, get a piece of land, and ride it out and find out where the cards end up falling. Instead of worrying every day, like a lot of people are doing. So here's my olive branch. My name's Jeremy. I like to goof off, work hard. I like to be healthy. And I like, first and foremost, to be honest. Currency moving forward is truth and integrity. Your character is everything. Even the other systems trying to tell you that with social credit scores. Ain't the worst thing in the world. People that fear it are usually afraid that something they're shameful of is going to come out. It shouldn't be forced upon anyone. It should be done naturally. Your society should be built off of people wanting to do the right things because you get the right recognition when you do the right things. There's nothing wrong with recognition. It's not why you do things, but we're human. We're emotional beings. It's okay to feel that emotion. There's nothing wrong with it. So no matter what rabbit hole you're in right now, don't be afraid. Do not be afraid. There are greater forces at work here. And there is no such thing as death. There's only transition. Energy does not die. What you were before you jumped into a flesh suit exists forever. Very well likely existing other places right now. Who knows? Say we're multi-dimensional beings. You live in an age of comic book worship. Right now, dominates the entertainment industry. That's not an accident. What we're going through is cosmic. What are comic book heroes? They're usually cosmic entities, or they've been blessed with something from the cosmic realm, superpowers. What if right now you were prepping to gain superpowers? What if right now there was DNA upgrades happening? Remember, art imitates life, life imitates art. The script that they have in the main narrative right now is intentional. There's a reason why everyone is so fascinated and connected on an inner level to superheroes, superpowers, supernatural things. Are you a superhero? And if so, how do you unlock that power? There's a lot of talk out there about DNA right now and different ways it could be altered. If you know, you know. Maybe one side wants it altered in one way because they don't want you to alter it yourself another way. Just some crazy thoughts from a crazy guy. If you found this video resonated with you at all in any way, I'm glad. Because you do not deserve to feel alone in this journey. You deserve support, motivation, inspiration. You deserve the world. But you got to take it. You got to take it back from all of the narratives that are being thrown down on you right now. You take it one day at a time, right? You can only prep so much, even for tomorrow. One last thought about all the prep. Are you prepping for just you and your loved ones? Are you prepping for every brother and sisterly neighbor that might need something to eat or drink? Again, you can only prep so much before it's gone, or you're making the bad decision, choosing yourself over someone else. Let's choose each other, guys. My name's Jeremy. This is the Temple of Truth, brand new channel. Again, you might have seen me on a previous channel. That one's going bye-bye. No more games with the system. I'm going to try and do this a little better this time. If you know, you know. So forgive me if sometimes I'm a little sidesteppy with my vocabulary or my thoughts, or I'm pausing. Just trying to make sure I don't ruffle the wrong feathers there. You know what I mean? Guys, take time to breathe in that prana. It's the most important thing you do. Learn how to focus it. Everything's going to be good. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, drop me a comment, share this video. Join us on any of the platforms we link in the description below. Come back and see us soon. You know I'll be here. Take care.